Welcome to the video, everyone. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I wanted to briefly give you a whistle-stop tour of my 2018 and also what I'm predicting and what I am working towards achieving throughout 2019. So 2018 has been a pretty crazy year for me. As some of you may be aware, I was a qualified teacher and I was working in schools and also doing private tutoring work up until early 2018 in March time. I had been running my Amazon FBA business for a year prior to that point in March. I then left, I quit, decided to fire my boss, quit work altogether after a lot of deliberation and thinking and actually trying to rationalize to myself and justify why it was a good decision. My Amazon FBA business in March was doing very, very well, and it made sense to start putting more of my time into my FBA business, which I can grow myself, rather than working for someone else. So in March of this year, I made the jump, right? So again, a little whistle-stop tour of 2018. I made the jump in March to leave work behind. I was generating about £20,000 a month on Amazon at that stage. I then, profit margins lying at around 40 to 50%, depending on PPC spend and external ad spend. Now, that was enough for me to finally come to the realization that it was time to leave and work for myself, basically. So that was a big decision to move forward with. From that point on, and bear in mind as well, in March, my income was fully sort of fueled by Amazon FBA. That's it. I quit my job solely based on my income from Amazon FBA, and that was probably the best business decision ever. Since then, lots of doors have opened up for me. I've been able to, throughout 2018, scale my FBA business up. I've added 2 or 3 new products over the year, which have all done very, very well. Some products have faded away, and I have, taken those off my SKU list, and I don't sell them anymore. Other products, I've sort of moved. Again, you've got to move with the times with FBA, so I've introduced new products when the demand is there. Now, I also launched my Amazon FBA course and mentorship program in April this year, so a few months after I stopped working, because I knew that there was people were crying out for support and someone who had the physical proof that they were doing really well and that they'd scaled and grown their business up successfully and was able to deliver that to a large number of people in the UK. There's not really many people who are doing that effectively at the moment, and I noticed when I started that there was there was no one there. There was no one to help. There was boring sort of online paperback courses that were just sort of 50 pages that you'd get tired and fall asleep after sort of page 5. So I wanted to introduce something more exciting, more engaging, and basically to provide people with the best chance of succeeding on Amazon FBA. And that's where the Amazon Superseller was born in April this year. Since that point, I have been growing that business. I have been working very closely with a lot of people, and we've seen some unbelievable success from again, I could name sort of 20 people who have launched successfully and are now generating between sort of £2,000 and £10,000 a month on Amazon FBA solely from the course and mentorship from myself, which is incredible. I still pinch myself. I wake up in the morning, people message me and say, "Dill, thank you so much. You've literally changed my life," which is a weird thing for me to sort of accept. It's a bit like, how is that possible? But it is. I have put a lot of effort into that course and program to give everyone the best chance that they can possibly have of creating that passive income stream from FBA. So I'm very, very grateful for that. And thank you to all my students who are currently on the course. Some are at the beginning stages, others are fully fledged sellers. I'm always here no matter what, if you've got any questions or need any support. Now, that brings me forward to 2019. Now, in 2019, I am looking to grow things significantly. I currently, or this year, I'll be turning over by the end of December about $250,000 roughly on Amazon FBA. It's a little bit less than it should have been because I had a delay with my supply chain during October, November, and I missed out pretty much on the whole of November I missed out on having full inventory for that whole month. I probably, I'd say 8 SKUs out of sort of 13 were out of stock, which are all my best sellers because of a delay that I sort of couldn't avoid. But take it in your stride, right? I was talking to a student earlier this morning, said, you know what, it's part and parcel of the game. You take it as it comes and, you know, take it on the chin and move forward no matter what and stay positive, right? No one's died. It's all happy days, basically. So, yes, I basically turned over about that much over the year. Profit margins, again, roughly about 40%, depending on PPC spend, which is slightly elevated now over Christmas. But it's been a great year from FBA. You know, I was banking on this year being a good year because I had finished work. I was focusing solely on this business and also my separate business, which is the consultancy Superseller Elite course. So I was you know, really enthused about my Amazon FBA business. I put a lot of hard work into it to get it to the stage that it's at today. 2019, I want to add 4 new products. I'm going to be launching one of them in the next 2 months, but 4 new products I'll be launching over the year to try and increase that income by about 30 to 40% over the next 12 months. I'm also looking to enhance the course, add as much valuable content as I can. At the moment, it's super detailed, but as you know, the environment, Amazon FBA environment, is ever-changing. Policy, techniques, lots of different strategies which people are trialing and testing, which I can then incorporate into the course as and when I see fit. So that's all going to be getting updated as well throughout the next year. So I'm looking forward to next year. It's going to be a good one, right? I can feel it. I'm going to be posting hopefully daily content, so Monday to Friday, every single day, a video which will be informative and, again, Amazon FBA related, so to make sure that I provide you the best content that I possibly can. So I hope it's giving you a bit of a whistle-stop tour, right, of my life. Again, moved house. I'm in the new house at the moment, you know, super happy here. It's been a pretty crazy few weeks getting it all together, painting, learned how to paint this last few weeks. My cutting in skills have improved, straight line, but really enjoyed the process, thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a special time of year in the build up to Christmas. We're due to get it finished on the 20th of December, which is crazy, but we chose to do it that way. You know, I'm all or nothing kind of guy, go hard or go home kind of thing. I wasn't going to just do it over the next 4 months. It was get it done in 3 weeks or don't do it at all. Similar sort of approach I have to Amazon FBA. But yeah, a little bit of a breakdown of my last year and also the upcoming year. Hope it was interesting to hear, and I'll see you guys in the next one.